Have you seen a future-paced version of yourself running your successful, purpose-driven coaching or healing business? Maybe you've seen yourself facilitating workshops, retreats, speaking on stages, or your recently published book has just landed on the New York Times bestseller list. Yet although you've seen this future vision of yourself doing this important and impactful work, you're helping hundreds, maybe even thousands of people, yet are you still struggling to manifest your vision and dream? And it's not that you've not been trying. You've already completed a number of coaching, healing, trainings, maybe even those business trainings to get you going. Yet in spite of all your work and the possibly thousands you've already invested in your vision and venture, you're struggling to manifest this. If this is resonating for you right now, I'm here to reaffirm that the vision, the voice, the call that you've heard to launch your spiritual business is very real. And it's coming from a deep place inside of you that knows that you've done this work before in previous lifetimes. And in this way, you're absolutely qualified to do this work. You simply need to be able to step into your identity as the powerful healer you already are. Of course, it's great that you've completed those trainings and they're going to give you a framework to work within. But you also have within you infinite healing gifts that are unique to you. And as you do the work to activate these gifts within you, you can actually amplify your present life work as a healer. And I also want to share that one of the reasons why you're probably feeling so passionately and powerfully drawn to do this body of work is because you've done this work before. You are a healer, and the sooner that you can embrace your identity as the powerful healer and coach you already are, the more you're going to be able to confidently step into and manifest your spiritual business. And it's also important that if you're feeling a little guilty and frustrated because you've spent so much, or invested so much rather, in your vision, it's not your fault that it's not happening as quickly as you would like. Because there's a whole bunch of stuff likely playing out beneath the surface that you're not aware of. And I'm talking about those deep subconscious beliefs that are throwing a curveball at you. They're actually stopping you from moving forward. Because you've done this work before in previous lifetimes, there's a very strong likelihood that you were persecuted for your work. I mean, think about it. It's not that long ago that women were burned at the stake. So if you've experienced a traumatic event as a result of doing healing work in the past, then very likely there's a disempowering belief lurking in your subconscious that's saying, hey, it's not safe for you to step out. It's not safe for you to be visible. It's not safe for you to put yourself out there. So each time you start taking tangible, concrete steps towards that vision, that part of you is resisting. It's wanting to keep you safe, and it's going to throw at you any number of reasons to stop you from moving forwards and to keep you out of sight, if you will, and to prevent you from moving forward. So instead of, you have this idea that you're moving forwards, but in actual fact you'll probably find yourself constantly going around in circles. And so what's important is for you to do the work to clear those beliefs, and it's totally possible to do this through ancestral past life work. And it's important to know too that just as you can let go of those disempowering beliefs, you also have an opportunity with this work to actually activate those powerful, infinite healing gifts that lie dormant within you. They're infinite because they've traveled with you from lifetime to lifetime. And I'm so deeply passionate about this body of work, about working at an ancestral and past life level to support fellow soul travelers in manifesting their spiritual and entrepreneurial dreams. And I've created a whole bunch of resources around this to support you on your spiritual entrepreneurial journey, and you can find these at my website, louise-wilson.com. I'm so passionately wanting to support people that I've also recently launched my podcast, the Successful Spiritual Entrepreneur Podcast, to help creatives and visionaries manifest their entrepreneurial goals and dreams. So why now? Well, even though the world's gone into lockdown, that doesn't mean that our inner creative world has to obligingly contract. In fact, if ever there was a time to lean into our inner strength, our inner wisdom, I believe that time is now. And I know so many folks who now more than ever are feeling ready to answer the call to launch their purpose-driven business. And if that's you, my fellow soul traveler, I'm here on the sidelines to cheer you on. So wherever you are on your entrepreneurial journey, why not jump over and check out my podcast? I'm planning to cover a bunch of topics ranging from business strategy to spiritual mastery. And of course, we'll be leaning way out there into Wooville. Why? Well, I just love hanging out there. So for me, having a successful purpose-driven business is about successfully merging the worlds of business and spirituality. One thing I know for sure is that I'm way more creative and resourceful when I get out of my own way and lean into my intuition. When I'm in the zone, I find that I can problem solve more easily, and frankly, I just get stuff done so much faster. And this is why I felt called to get rolling with the Successful Spiritual Entrepreneur podcast, so that I could create a platform where we can explore topics ranging from how to lean into and leverage the loving wisdom of your spirit guides to leveraging the power of social media to expand your business reach and following. The great news is that you can jump in right now and check out the first 2 episodes as they're fully loaded and ready to go. Alrighty then, so looking forward to taking this journey with you, and in the meantime and between time, I'm sending you a blanket of love and blessings. All the very best to you, my fellow soul traveler. Bye for now.